What's going on, you guys? It's Royce Jacob. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I want to give you guys my current take on Lemonade stock, or ticker symbol LMND. Alright, so over the course of this video, we'll take a look at the charts. Although there isn't much to look at, considering these guys did just IPO about a week ago, we'll still take a look at the charts. I'll let you guys know what I'm thinking from a price action perspective. But prior to getting into that, we will go over this article. I want to read through this with you guys so we can establish a general understanding of the fundamentals behind this company. Like, what do they do, okay? You never want to buy a stock just because it's ripping, kind of like Lemonade did. You want to actually understand what the company does first. All right, so we will go over this article and then we will quickly look over their website. You guys, this isn't 100% necessary by any means. I just like to do this in these videos. I like to look at their website because I like to know how companies brand themselves and how they present themselves, okay? In 2020, especially in the stock market, how companies choose to brand themselves and their brand name is so important and more important than ever. So we will take a look at this and again, then we will take a look at the charts. But before we do get into this article, I will ask you guys to please give the video a like if you do gain value from it, and subscribe to the channel if you are new around here and want to catch more investing and trading content like it. Okay, so Forbes article by Sergey Klebnikov, that's a tough name. All right, so Lemonade stock soars over 100% on first day of trading, but when will it post a profit? Top line, shares of Lemonade, an online insurance company backed by SoftBank, have surged more than 100% since the company went public on Thursday, pricing its IPO at $29 per share. Okay, so significantly over 100%. Key facts: the stock trading under the ticker LMND on the New York Stock Exchange has skyrocketed 135% in its public market debut, more than doubling to over $65 per share. Lemonade, a New York-based company founded in 2016, is disrupting the traditional insurance business by using a mobile app to turn property insurance into a millennial-friendly, consumer-focused product. Okay, so I did do some research on this company. I would like to preface, I should have said this earlier, I'm not personally invested in this company right now. I think the valuation at the moment is or the stock at the moment is a little too wild for me, so I'm not invested, but I definitely think this is a very cool company that's tackling a very cool issue. Very, very forward-thinking and innovational. Okay, so the company offers insurance to renters and homeowners using artificial intelligence and chatbots rather than sell policies backed by established insurers. Lemonade retains claim liability on its own balance sheet, allowing it to pay out insurance claims in a matter of minutes or even seconds. Okay, so again, very cool company. Like what they're trying to do, like just making an insurance app for millennials. I, as a millennial myself, like insurance is just something that you never really want to deal with yourself. To be like, it's like a necessary evil. It's not evil. You guys know what I mean, though. It sucks getting around to. It's like taxes. Like you got to do it. You have to establish it, but it just sucks to do. And what Lemonade is doing is just making a way more easy, way more efficient way to do your insurance. Okay. So, it's like Robinhood, okay? It's like what Robinhood did for trading and investing, Lemonade is kind of doing for insurance, okay? So that's why it's very valuable in my mind when you think of it that way. So one concern for investors: when will Lemonade turn a profit? The company reported $67 million in revenue last year with a loss of $108 million. Okay, so that's bad. Compared to $22.5 million in revenue and a loss of $53 million in 2018. Okay, so again, way more revenue, way more of a loss. Lemonade is hopeful that its focus on younger, newer customers, over 70% of customers are under the age of 35, and 90% are first-time buyers of insurance, can help drive the path towards profitability. A core part of our strategy is to acquire younger buyers before they become attractive to larger insurers, says Lemonade's Chief Financial Officer, Tim Bixby. As those customers age, that drives up the value of their belongings and their need for insurance, and the value to us. Investors are really quite warm to the idea of disruption in the insurance business, says Bixby. We've been very resilient amid the pandemic. All of our key growth metrics continue to be strong, he added. According to Lemonade's SEC filing, SoftBank will own a 21.8% in the company after the IPO on Thursday. Famed hedge fund Sequoia Capital and Israeli venture capital fund Aleph will each hold a stake of 8.3%. Lemonade's two co-founders, Daniel Schreib and Shai, tough names in here, man. Sorry about that. I'm not going to retry those, though. Will hold a 28% stake and a 29% stake, respectively. What to watch for? Whether the company can achieve profitability, Bixby says. Whether the company can achieve profitability, period. Bixby says that Lemonade is not profitable yet by design, as it is still heavily investing in growth and spending a good deal of money on marketing to attract new customers. But the company is on the right track, he says, pointing to Lemonade's improving cash flow and operating margins in recent years. I would expect Lemonade to be profitable in the medium term. Bixby estimates adding, but in the short term, we see such an opportunity for customer acquisition. Lemonade, which recently expanded into Europe, is planning to eventually provide customers with more areas of coverage. It will launch pet insurance in the near future, while eventually hoping to add life insurance and auto insurance coverage for its customers. Okay, so we will call that there. Again, Lemonade, this is a sick company. This is such an innovational company. You know, if you follow this channel, you know we love these like revolutionary industry. And this company is actually paving. This is like the first company, to my knowledge, and definitely to go public, that is disrupting the insurance industry. So insurance, multi-billion-dollar industry. Okay, so it's maybe even trillion. I'm not exactly sure on the size of the insurance market as a whole, but disrupting that market is so valuable. And as I think about this more, again, that's the first time how I brought up Robinhood. So like what Robinhood did for trading, when there was all the traditional like old school media or trading houses like Charles Schwab and E-Trade and whatnot, Robinhood came in, completely disrupted it, made it easy, made trading and investing user friendly to younger audiences through an app that's very easy to use. Okay, so that's what this company is doing for insurance, and obviously insurance companies are huge companies. It does become very lucrative over time if you do find success. And again, Lemonade is targeting the next generation, okay? The ones who will grow up, and like they said in here, they as their customer base grows, their wealth grows, therefore their need for insurance and higher policies grows as well. Okay, so this is a great business model. I think this is again, this is such a cool company. I love revolutionary, innovational companies like this. Although they're not profitable, like we just saw, and they actually lost more this year than they did last year, they're still acquiring customers. Their revenue as a whole is up, so they are growing in a sense. But profitability is the big question here. When will they be profitable? And that is something that only time will tell. Okay, so let's take a look at this website real quick. We'll breeze over this, then we'll take a look at the charts and call this video. Okay, so forget about everything you know about insurance, instant everything, great prices, big heart. Okay, so pull it on the heartstrings. This website off the bat, monochromatic, so white background, very simple design. This little splash of pink in there. I kind of like that splash of pink. Okay, but again, very, very millennial. The design interface here, very millennial. Scroll down, instant everything. Again, 5 stars. They have some testimonials, the greatest selling point in selling anything, or testimonials. So very simple site. Has like everything here that you kind of want to know. I haven't tried Lemonade personally, but to be completely honest, I probably will choose to go with Lemonade in the near future. Okay, so this is a great company. I do support this company. Let's take a look at this really quick. Where is this? Let's take a look at their market cap first before we actually look at the chart. So market cap is currently sitting at 3.3 billion. I mean, in today's market, considering Nikola, who doesn't actually have any products on the road yet, I always roast Nikola, if you guys know what that is. Like, that's just like the epitome of a shiny object in this market, and kind of like the investor sentiment in this current market space is what does this company have the potential to do 5, 10, 15, 20, what X amount of years down the road? How much potential long-term does this company have, and what problem are they solving? How big is that problem? What will they do for the future generation and this generation later on? Okay, so when you frame it that way, Lemonade is an incredibly valuable company, again, because they currently monopolize this millennial insurance space. And again, insurance is a huge market. Not exactly sure how much. You guys can go Google that for yourselves. But insurance, massive market, and they are monopolizing this next generation of insurance, okay? And I think a lot of others will begin to follow suit, kind of like Robinhood, how like E-Trade and Charles Schwab and TD Ameritrade and stuff are following suit to commission-free trades, like user-friendly apps. I do believe a lot of the bigger insurance houses will probably follow suit and try to copy Lemonade, but these guys right now have first mover advantage. The more I talk about this and the more I'm articulating my thoughts through this video even, the more bullish I become on Lemonade long term. That said, I'm still not going to buy it right now because I feel that the future price action of this company is super dependent on the performance of general equity markets, so S&P, Dow, NASDAQ, just the markets as a whole. If they do continue to do well, I do believe Lemonade can climb significantly higher, especially at just a $3.4 billion valuation. But if if you have been following my content, you would know that I'm very hesitant and skeptical on the markets right now. I do think we could see a pretty significant pullback in general equities over the near to medium term. So if that happens, I do believe Lemonade might see some pain, and I do think we could see a better buying opportunity in the future if we do come back down to kind of like where. So on a lot of on TradingView and even on Robinhood, it looks like the IPO price, if you're looking at Lemonade on Robinhood or something, is at 50, okay? And even from 50, it's still up significantly from its 29 base IPO price. Okay, so if it does come back down to 50, definitely $50 to $60, maybe even 65, where it over 100% climbed on the first day of its IPO. If it came back down to $65, I might consider picking up some shares. Because again, this company is a set it and forget it company at this point. Like, this has so much potential in the long term. Short to medium term, very unsure. I will like round up that thought by just saying like it's very dependent on the performance of the general equity markets. So depending on whether equities as a whole do good or bad, I think just with volatility in general markets comes extreme volatility in some of these like shiny object story stocks. Okay, so just be cautious if you're thinking about investing in Lemonade. But if you want to hold this for 5, 10, 15 years, pick it up. I would, not stock advice, but if I was doing that, I'm more of a swing trader. So I'm not really holding much for 5 to 10 years personally. But if you're doing that, definitely look into this stock. I think this is a great company with a huge future ahead of it. All right, so although I'm not holding Lemonade stock, although I don't trade Lemonade, I do trade many other stocks, and there's a lot of other things I'm excited about too. So if you want to know exactly what I'm trading, what stocks I'm holding, you can check out my complete portfolio and daily newsletter in the first link down in the description. It's exactly as it states. It is a complete breakdown of my entire portfolio, all call options, all put options, all stock positions, even cryptos if you're into that. So check that out. Along with that, I do send out a newsletter on every trading day during market hours talking about the trades I made, as well as my thoughts on the general market overall. Okay, it's more real-time updates from myself, so check that out if you're interested at all. If not, no worries, but we'll call it there, guys. Until next time, always remember, take action, make waves. Peace. Later.